Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on whenever and wherever you're watching this. Today, this is JKuma, and I am addressing you today. This address will not be the usual address. This is not about meetups. This is not about, basic information. This is a more serious topic I want to address to you. Two of our most important members are going through certain things, and we're going to have to go through hardships this month and the beginning of November. Probably a little bit after that with some people. Um, so before I get into any of that, I will know the reason why a lot of people attend the meetups is CCHQ and Guy and CCHQ. Meetups are boring without those two things. Let me tell you something. You're gonna have to attend meetups for the entire month of October with no CCHQ and no Guy, because there's a situation happening right now in his personal life. I'm not gonna say it on the YouTube. I'm not gonna say it to anybody, but he told me, and I'm not gonna forward it to anybody else because I'm not that kind of person to leak things that are, potentially, private information. I don't know, like, what he wants to get out there about the situation or not, so I'm not gonna say anything. There is a situation in his personal life where he cannot attend meetups. He probably will find a way to do so, and good for him. But if he can't, then we're gonna have to deal with it, because there's nothing we can do. You have CCNG, which I don't know, Zale's not really that active anymore. So really, you have C4 the most at the meetups. C4 is not really, the funnest of things to be in. So we're just gonna have to, deal with it for the month of October, because his situation has a deadline, and it ends November 2nd. Now on to the second person I mentioned. I said there were two people in the beginning of the video. The second person is Bagel. He's still having his termination situation going on. He has had like 3 terminations in the past 2 days, or something like that. So that's a pretty big deal. And really, looks like we're not going to get anywhere in the positive side of the issue for Bagel. So he's announced that he's going to go inactive for the month of October. Or not the month of October, just for a period of time. I'm expecting it to be around a month, but it could be shorter, it could be longer. It's up to him. So, of course, that removes, Bagel from anything going on. So now his HR campaign's only about a 50% chance of happening. Then, just a lot of things are going on. So he is considering leaving the Cookie Club. I don't think that's going to happen. I think what he meant by that is he's just going to be inactive for a very long time. He's going to be super inactive now, I can tell you that. But I'm not sure how long he's going to be inactive. So I've excused both of the people I've mentioned for meetups for the month of October, and these situations could get longer, so I'm willing to work with you as to how long I need to excuse you from meetups. And if you watching have anything going on, a situation where you need to be excused for any amount of time, tell me, and I will get put into our system if I believe it's a reason to honor. So things to honor, personal situations like I've mentioned, going on vacations is something that you're can't, get on electronic devices or anything like that to attend the meetups, or, you're very sick, those are, reasons to be excused. A reason to not be excused is, oh, I didn't know there was a meetup, or you, so yeah, unexcused reasons are you didn't know there was a meetup, or like you wanted to do something else. Those are reasons that I will not accept. But pretty much anything other than that that's like valid, I'd accept. So we need to know, because people aren't attending meetups and I want to know why so we can fix the issue. But clearly nobody's been contacting me, so I don't know what's going on. So there's only been 3 people attending meetups this week. Me, All Guy, and Ryder, a new member. Shout out to All Guy for attending all 26 meetups last month. That's clearly not going to happen this month, but it did happen last month. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know those 2 people's situations. We're going to have to rely on C4 and CCMG for the next couple of weeks. And, there's not going to be any LI, there's not going to be any CCHQ. That's a real bummer, but we're going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to, we're probably going to make some changes to C4 to make it more fun for you while we're waiting for CCHQ and all that to come back. But we'll just have to see how everything goes. I want to shout out a couple people for attending a lot of meetups last month. I'm just gonna go look at our graph. Shout out to All Guy, me, Tibbs, Bagel, Alex, and Bean. So those were the people who attended a lot of meetups. And then also Hayden, Loco, Ryder, and United. Shout out to you. You didn't really attend a lot of meetups, but you squeezed in 1 or 2 throughout the month, so congrats to you for being more active than the people who decided not to attend any. And I'm talking to you, Andromeda, Javier, Noah, Pizza Plus, Sharpies, Tame. I'm talking to y'all. Also, it seems like Acra's not on the graph, but he didn't attend any meetups, so he doesn't get a shout out. That's pretty much all I have for this video. I just want to go over situations been going on, update on what's been happening, and then that's it. If you have anything to tell me about, let me know. If you just want to, do something about the CC or anything to be in general, if you have anything to talk about, let me know, and I will talk to you about it. Let me see. That's all I have for this video. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, depending on wherever you are, and bye.